There's nothing Jose Mourinho likes more than spending money. After all, the Manchester United manager did complain that the £300 million he'd spent wasn't enough. Well, now he's been quoted a price on how he can spend more. We all have that one thing that we can't help but spend money on, especially when something is shiny and new. It could be trainers, iPhones, or whatever. Personally, it's takeaway food, and for Jose, it's footballers. The former Chelsea manager can't help but have a bit of a splurge, no matter which club he happens to be in charge of at the time, and being that it's the January sales, now is the perfect time for a bargain. Mourinho has rarely seen a transfer he didn't like the look of. Images. There's been some suggestion that Mourinho could try and sign Mesut Ozil in this window, and today he was linked with Arsenal's other contract rebel and Manchester City target, Alexis Sanchez. On top of that, the Red Devils have been given a price to boost their defensive option. The club have long been linked with Anderlecht's Leander Dendoncker, and, as reported by the the club's general manager Herman van Holsbeek has hinted how much the defensive midfielder would cost, saying Dendoncker was already busy in the previous transfer period. But now that Kara is injured, Leander is doing a great job as a central defender, and we're not going to let our star go unless there is an insane bid, perhaps. These are matters that are discussed. A transfer for €30 million is possible, but then we also need a replacement right away. Dendoncker battles with Marcus Rashford for the ball. Images. We aren't sure exactly which rock Van Holsbeek is living under right now, but if he thinks a price of £27 million is an insane bid for any player, then he hasn't exactly been paying attention. The 22-year-old Belgian was high on United's list after impressing the Europa League ties against them last season, but the Premier League side quickly moved on to Nemanja Matic. His ability to play midfield and centre-back would make him an interesting prospect for Mourinho, but he has more recently been linked with a former manager at Old Trafford in the form of David Moyes' West Ham.